What's up guys, it's Armando Ace One, and on this video I'm going to review the X80 Proto. Alright, so first off we're going to go into customizations. Now this car does not have that many options unfortunately, which for $3 million I think it should have. But all you can do is add that little under spoiler in the under the front bumper, and then just select what type of material or color you want to base off. But I added one. I really like how it looked. I don't want to keep it all simple, but either way it looks really nice. Now there is no back bumper. That's unfortunate, but whatever. I didn't really expect anything to be added into this car. Now for the side skirts, you could add a side skirt, but other than that, just switch the color panel or the material. And I went with the secondary color. I didn't want to go too much into carbon fiber with this car. Then you have spoilers, three options, more like two options, because one and two really don't change much at all. But either way, it looks really nice, and I really like how when the spoiler matches with the frame, like right at the end of it. Yeah. Now there is exhaust tips. Where are they? But it doesn't change at all. It just makes like the one that it already has into like a dual shotgun type of deal. But yeah. So that's it for the customizations. Now, the overall look of this, it's like it's just crying out speed, and it kind of resembles kind of like a fighter jet type of look. And I really like how you could actually see like between the body and the wheels, which kind of gives it like that Formula One type of look, which is pretty nice. But this car really does not belong on this game, personally speaking. But neither the tanks, and we have them. So another visual detail is the stock spoiler, which is kind of like as if you're flying a plane. Turn left or right, and it's gonna like switch around. And then once you press the brake, it's gonna be like pretty much like flaps. I'm not sure if you guys can tell, but it's a lot like the T20, except that this one is split in two, and it resembles like the flaps on the plane. Alright. So performance wise, it's obviously no surprise that it's oh, come on, open up. It's no surprise that it's the fastest car in the game at the time being.
Hello, you're through to Pegasus
And
Lifestyle Management. How can I help? Your beautiful new
it does
aircraft is
live
waiting
up
at our
to its
nearest
looks.
airfield. We hope you're very happy, madam.
For speed, which is really nice indeed. And if you want to drag race with friends, then you definitely want to do it with this. Pretty much the other car that's going to keep up with it, it's going to be the P-Fister 811 or the T20. But yeah, if you want to use this on the actual race, I really don't recommend that, because I have tried it, and even though I'm fast and doing pretty good, there's always that catch up on, which is really a crappy feature that they added into this game, if I do say so myself. And whoever's in behind you is most likely going to catch up to you and ram you out of their way. and this car really doesn't have a good defense against that, which is really unfortunate. And then once they spin you out, there is a good chance that due to the body shape of the car on the sides, which is really curvy, you have a high chance of getting stuck between a wall and a traffic car. And I know from experience. So if you want the most expensive car and you want to show off, then this is probably the car for you. And maybe some drag races on the airport. But if you want to race this in GTA Online races, other than GTA Racing, I don't recommend it at all because it's not practical, even though it's fast. And once you turn around on handling, it's like doesn't do any favors because it feels like you're driving like a go-kart or something like that, an arcade game. I guess somebody's in the airport right now. But yeah. And it does look really nice when you're driving it around. But other than that, for racing, I'm not gonna recommend it for racing at all. It's one of the worst cars for racing. In fact, now that I'm on the subject, due to some races that I was doing earlier, well, I really never really saw one of these cars win. And even when I used it, I wasn't winning because people kept like clipping me. So, is it good for racing? No. Good for free mode? Definitely. Especially when somebody blows it up, it's gonna be 20,000 out of their pocket. So if you see one and you want to blow it up, I don't recommend it. And probably you learned that lesson the hard way. But yeah. Anyways, that is it for this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.